not a single country in the world that would allow 20 million people to enter their country illegally. And then when we do something about it, we then cry xenophobia. It would never happen. When I was stationed in Saudi Arabia, you had to have a diplomatic passport just to enter Saudi Arabian airspace. So the idea that we should at least speak to every single person that wants to enter our country is a novel idea because everybody else does it.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Ooh, I'm talking about the funky, funky ghetto. The funky, funky ghetto. Down and dirty, down, 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 down. The funky, funky ghetto. Oh, the ghetto. I tell you, what a disgrace. But I'm here for this. Oh, Wesley Hunt. Yeah, he finna shut this down. He finna shut this ghetto trash hack down. The Democrats, you know, they all, especially when it comes to immigration, you know, she up here with these big googly reading glasses. Like it's gonna fix the I tell you, man, district felon, they need to walk this trash out, man. People ready for this woman to be out of Congress, removed from Congress, expelled. People are sick of this here. The way this lady carries herself, you know, her just racist. I mean, hire me because I'm black. I'm qualified because I'm black. You know, everything is skin color with her, you know. I tell you, loud, ghetto, ignorant, you know, just a disgrace, man. People are sick of this crap. People are sick of this foolishness. People are tired, man. And this is why you see so many people coming out against her, you know. But I say keep sending her out there. Keep putting her out on live on TV. Let this be the Democrat star. Because Democrats are never going to recover with this crap right here. And Trump was right. Trump just endorsed this woman to be the president in 2028. Her and AOC +3. And you know what +3 mean. Yeah, Ilhan Omar, all, yeah. And that new communist mayor they got running, everybody now believing in Eric Adams because they finna run everybody out of New York City. Yeah, everybody finna be out of New York. They're already running everybody out of New York City. You know? Yeah. It just gets worse and worse and worse for Democrats. But what's going on, family? I love y'all. We finna jump into this right now. If you're new here, join the family. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share the video. You know, we're gonna come on here and have fun, call it for what it is. You know? And Wesley Hunt is finna knock it out the ballpark. Let's go and get into it.
Decide that just because somebody came from another country, they are automatically some kind of criminal. That does sound kind of xenophobic to me, because you are using a paintbrush to paint an entire group of people where the vast majority of them are coming here because they are actually seeking a better life. But let me get to what this hearing is supposed to be.
Somebody, I'm telling you, they need to walk this heifer out. Walk this heifer out. They need to walk. They need to make an example out of this heifer, man. I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Let me remind y'all that Melania, the First Lady, a model. And when I say model, I'm not talking about Tyra Banks, Cindy Crawford, or Naomi Campbell level.
Yeah, you know, just. I'm not talking about those black models, you know. This woman is a disgrace, man. Attacks the First Lady, you know, and then just gets racist and talks about her. I tell you, man, they need to.
Applied for and was given an EB-1 visa, and that stands for is an Einstein visa. Now, y'all that don't know,
here we go. And if y'all know how I feel about when she said this, because our video yesterday on this went viral, you know. This woman here is a complete disgrace, man. Sorry I'm talking so much. I'm gonna just play the clip. I'm sorry, family. But this woman here, as she continues to talk, I'm just gonna sit up here and throw up. I'm finna throw the damn up.
Let me tell you how you receive an Einstein visa. You're supposed to have some sort of significant achievement, like being awarded a Nobel Peace Prize or a Pulitzer, being an Olympic medalist, or having other sustained extraordinary abilities and success in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. Last time I checked, the First Lady had none of those accolades under her belt. It doesn't take an Einstein to see that the math ain't mathin' here.
Chair now recognizes this gentleman from Texas.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Wesley.
Mr. Chairman, under the Biden administration, the United States was flooded with tens of millions of illegal immigrants that used dozens of visa programs to finesse their way into our great nation. In response to this invasion, President Trump signed an executive order simply returning immigration law back to the standards of July 19th, 2021, which restores and enhances all screening of foreign nationals, especially those who are considered to be a high risk to this country. In order to secure the homeland, which was about 77 million Americans voted for, we must do more than just finish the wall, fund CBP, and support ICE's lawful deportation operations. We must also reform visa programs which have been used to usurp federal immigration law. We were told post 9/11 that we were going to fight in Afghanistan and that we had to fight in Iraq. And why? Because if we didn't fight the enemy there, then we're going to have to fight them here in our own country now. And now, because of the failures of the Democrat Party's policies, they are now in our homeland. And how do we know? Because 382 citizens who are matches on the terror watch list were encountered at the southern border, and 99 of those were released into the United States from 2001 through 2023. Unacceptable. The Democrat Party under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, Alejandro Mayorkas, and numerous other dark money groups and NGOs made it their mission to flood this country with tens of millions of unvetted immigrants and people who wish to do us harm. Terrorists like Egyptian national Mohammed Sabri Solomon, who used a homemade flamethrower and Molotov cocktails in Boulder, Colorado, to attack pro-Israel demonstrators who were advocating for the release of hostages. This man, who was admitted into the U.S. in 2022 on a tourist visa and was then given work authorization in 2023 by, yes, you guessed it, the Biden administration, and had been posting pro-Muslim Brotherhood propaganda on his Facebook page for more than a decade.
They do.
The faux outrage from the left continues to ignore the damage that has been done to our country and people that are literally maiming our fellow Americans while we have done nothing and we stood by idly. We are now acting and behaving in a way that enforces the law. This is not xenophobia. This is the way and the process that it takes to enter a sovereign nation, and we at the federal government must protect that. I am somebody that has deployed all over the world. No other country operates this way. There is not a single country in the world that would allow 20 million people to enter their country illegally, and then when we do something about it, we then cry xenophobia. It would never happen. When I was stationed in Saudi Arabia, you had to have a diplomatic passport just to enter Saudi Arabian airspace. So the idea that we should at least speak to every single person that wants to enter our country is a novel idea because everybody else does it.
Man. Woo. And this ghetto trash here, xenophobia, you know, they ought to walk themselves out in handcuffs. They ought to walk in Congress and just, I'm telling you, it's a disgrace down there. A criminal organization, you know, people with their hands in the cookie jar. People ought to be audited, investigated, thrown against the wall, put them on the floor, you know. Yeah. People ought to be put in handcuffs, man. Especially this woman here. They need to walk this woman out. She needs to be removed. I'm tired of hearing her. I'm tired of seeing her. You know. They down there, all they do is they get nothing done. You know, they've done nothing for their districts. They've done nothing. The AOCs, all of them, they've done nothing. Well, let me know what y'all think of this, man. I had to show this with Wesley Hunt. I know we're picking up off yesterday's video as well. And thank y'all for so much love and support on that video. You know, this woman here just always making a bad name for herself. It just gets worse. So every time they send her out there, she makes another viral clip in the wrong way. You know, we done picking cotton. We done picking cotton. He's a hot mess, honey. Governor Hot Wheels. I tell you, man. Oh boy, this woman here. Why didn't the president holler at me before he did the Iran strikes? Why didn't he holler at me? He need congressional approval. I tell you. I promise you, the last person we gonna try to call and try to get anything approved from you, I'm telling you that people would rather die before they call you. I'm just saying. Hey, don't nobody want to talk to you, ma'am. I promise you. We don't want you to approve nothing. Let me know what y'all think, man. I love y'all. God bless you all, man. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace and love, family.